Hello Robloxians, and welcome to this week's Roblox Recap, a weekly series covering the latest and greatest Roblox updates, announcements, events, and more that happen each week. This week we will be taking a look at the start of Week 2 of the Metaverse Champions event, a system for game content ratings that is coming soon, Phase 2 of the Developer Awards program that gives virtual items for accomplishments, and so much more. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. The first story for the week has to do with the Metaverse Champions event. Week 2 of the Metaverse Champions event has officially begun. Each champion currently has about 12 games you can find their corresponding mystery boxes in. These mystery boxes will only be active until Friday, April 30th, however. Week 3's mystery boxes will then be available on Thursday, April 29th at 10 a.m. PST. As of this video being recorded, Sparks Kilowatt is currently the winning champion with over 3,678,000 mystery boxes found. AJ Striker is in second place with over 2,436,000 mystery boxes found. Faye Yoshida is currently in third place with over 2,430,000 mystery boxes found. And Ren Brightblade is in fourth place with over 1,712,000 mystery boxes found. Remember that you are able to choose any and all champions, but the grand prize will only be themed around the winning champion. Also, if you are in need of the admin, developer, star video creator, and or MVP mystery boxes, I'll be periodically posting private server links each weekend to my Twitter, where I'll be doing my best to gather people with each of those launchers. If you don't want to miss out on them, make sure to follow my Twitter, which can be found in the description below. What are your thoughts on the Metaverse Champions event so far? Let me know in the comments below. This next story has to do with a new system coming soon to Roblox called Game Content Rating. Game content ratings are going to be a way for Roblox developers to age rate their game based on the content that is featured in it. They will work similar to how content ratings work on game/app stores outside of Roblox. Let's go over exactly how these will work. To determine a content rating for their games, developers will have to complete a questionnaire that consists of a variety of different content-related questions. The current full list of questions can be found in the description below. Note that these may be subject to change at any time before full release. To complete the questionnaire in the first place, content ratings must be globally enabled and the game has to qualify. Now the qualifications are currently unknown. Once the questionnaire is completed, the game will either wait to receive or instantly receive a content rating. The different content ratings will include Child, which is ages 8 or below, Preteen, which is between ages 9 and 12, and then Teen, which is ages 13 and up. Parents will also be able to set parental controls within an account's settings to control what games their child can and can't play, including no restrictions at all. As more information about Roblox game content ratings is discovered, I will be sure to provide updates. If you have any further questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them with the info that is currently known. Once game content ratings are fully released, I will be sure to update you on my social media and in a future recap video. Up next, a brand new promotional code has been released that gives you a free item for your avatar. All you need to do is head to roblox.com/promocodes, which I'll leave in the description below, and enter the code RobloxEDU2021. Again, that's ROBLOXEDU2021. Entering in this code will grant you the Dev Deck back accessory for your Roblox avatar. Note that this item will only be available for a limited time, so hurry up and redeem it now before it's too late. If you play Roblox on Xbox, listen up, because we've got some exciting news to share. As of April 21st, 2021, you are now able to play Roblox games on the Xbox One and above without needing an Xbox Live Gold subscription. Previously, even if a game was free, you needed a membership to play online. However, due to a change made by Microsoft, you no longer need to pay anything to play free online games. If you paid for Xbox Live Gold just to play Roblox games, or any free online game available on Xbox in general, you'll no longer need it. This next story has to do with some changes made to the Roblox platform roadmap. For those not aware, the Roblox platform roadmap is where you can gain a general understanding of some of the features Roblox is currently considering, as well as an estimated time frame as to when the features may be available. Let's go over the full changelog, including changes and new features added to the roadmap. Some of the features changed include automatic translation for games, which is now rolling out, script version history, which is now rolling out, custom materials, which is an open beta and is launching Q2, height maps version 2, which is now launching Q2. Parallel Lua, which is now launching Q2. Updated built-in materials, which is now launching in Q2. Data store improvements, which is in closed beta and launching Q3. Dev Analytics Standard Dashboard, which is in closed beta and is now launching Q4. Find All and Replace All is now in open beta and is fully launching in Q2. Increased game join security is now live. Custom pivot points are now in private beta. Memory stores are now launching in Q3. Renaming groups is now launching in Q3. And then Open Cloud is now launching in Q3. And then a feature added is two-factor authentication with an authenticator app, which will be launching sometime in Q2. If you'd like to view the full Roblox platform roadmap, I will leave the link to it in the description below. Now let's go over a few changes made to the Roblox website, starting off with an addition to the group search page. Now, when searching for a Roblox group, you can view a full list of all the groups your friends are in. This list shows the headshots of your friends' avatars so you can get an idea of who is exactly in what group. I'll leave the link to the group search page in the description below to test this out for yourself. This next change has to do with the badge uploading process for group creations. When uploading a badge to a group game, you now have the option to use group funds to pay for it instead of personal funds. All you need to do is click the checkbox next to the Use Group Funds button. The final website change has to do with the number of users you are able to block on Roblox. You can now block 75 users instead of the previous 50 users. Now let's go over this week's development stories, starting off with Phase 2 of the Developer Awards program. The Developer Awards program is a way to award Roblox developers on their hard work and achievements made on the platform. In case you missed it, the first phase of Developer Awards consisted of a swag bag with a bunch of Roblox-themed merchandise. This next phase consists of virtual items for your avatar in the form of crowns. Now, depending on the number of monthly active users your game gets, you will be awarded with a different crown tier. Here's a breakdown of the milestones. If your game reaches 100 MAU, you'll be awarded with the Gold Crown. If your game reaches 1000 MAU, you will be awarded with the Bombastic Crown. If your game reaches 10,000 MAU, you'll be awarded with the Adderite Crown. If your game reaches 100,000 MAU, you'll be awarded with the Sparkle Time Crown. If your game reaches 1 million MAU, you will be awarded with the Black Iron Crown. If your game reaches 10 million MAU, you will be awarded with the Wanwood Crown. If your game reaches 100 million MAU, you will be awarded with the Blue Steel Crown. And last but not least, if your game reaches 1 billion MAU, you will be awarded with the Illumina Crown. This milestone has yet to be reached by any Roblox developer. The first round of awards is set to begin within the next couple weeks, but due to the high volume, it may take several months to award everyone. Once your game meets the criteria, you will be sent a survey in your Roblox private messages inbox that you can then fill out to receive one or more of the crowns. If you'd like to learn more about Phase 2 of the Developer Awards, I will leave the link to the developer forum announcement in the description below. This next development story has to do with some changes and improvements made to the Asset Manager. For those not aware, the Asset Manager is a brand new redesigned space for all of your game's assets that has replaced the Game Explorer. Some of the changes and improvements include usability improvements, alphabetical sorting, filtering, multiple ways to navigate, consistent workflows, bulk import, multi-select, and other quality of life fixes. If you would like to read more about each of these changes and improvements made to the new Asset Manager, I'll leave the link to the developer forum announcement in the description below. This next new development story has to do with a brand new feature in Roblox Studio called Pivot Points. Pivot Points are a brand new way to set the point around where a part or model in Roblox Studio is translated or rotated. To test out Pivot Points, just head to the Beta Features tab and enable it there. Then to edit a pivot point, head to the Model tab of the ribbon bar in Roblox Studio, where you will then see a section called Pivot. If you would like to learn more about pivot points, I'll leave the link to the developer forum announcement in the description below. This next new development story has to do with another brand new feature in Roblox Studio called TorsionSpringContraint. TorsionSpringContraint is a mechanical element similar to the spring constraint element, but instead of applying a force opposing the linear distance/motion between bodies, it applies a torque to oppose angular difference and angular motion. If you'd like to learn more about the TorsionSpringContraint element, I'll leave the link to the developer forum announcement in the description below. The final new development story has to do with some more auto-localization tools for some assets. The following assets will now be automatically localized based on a player's location and language: game name and description, badge name and description, dev product name and description, and game pass name and description. If you would like to learn more about these asset auto translations, I'll leave the link to the developer forum announcement in the description below. And now it's time for the final story of the week. Roblox has just announced that they will be reporting their fiscal 2021 first quarter earnings after market close on May 10th, 2021. This is where you'll be able to see the money Roblox has made over the last few months and some other statistics and analytics. A live webcast of the conference call will be accessible one day later on May 11th, 2021 at 5:30 a.m. PST to answer questions regarding financial results. I will leave the link to register in the description below. An online replay and transcript of the call will then be available shortly afterwards. Before the video ends, I want to quickly shout out the current members of my YouTube channel. Elmi Subaru, George A, JD Picalsi, Nathan Delmo23, DJ Wolf, and Zakra. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. If you would like a shout out in the next video, as well as access to a bunch of awesome perks listed on screen, just go ahead and click the join button next to the subscribe button below this video to learn more. But that is going to conclude it for this week's edition of the Bloxy News Roblox Recap. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful or useful, make sure to give it a like. And if you'd like to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe with notifications on to never miss out on the latest and the greatest Roblox news. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, Robloxians.